Pointless. War.
I. Drugs.
The pointless.
War on drugs.
4 decades ago, President Nixon declared a war on drug abuse. This war and the Sentencing Reform Act has caused the inmate population to increase immensely.
It is obvious that the war on drugs has immensely increased our prison population, but take a look at a few decades before that. The prohibition of alcohol started in 1920 and it also increased prison population really quickly, but it did not last as long as the war on drugs.
As soon as legislators decided to decriminalize alcohol in 1933, the inmate population started to decrease, not to mention, the amount of homicides decreased.
As you can see, in 1920, homicide rates started increasing, and around 1933, when legislature decriminalized alcohol, that's when homicide rates started decreasing.
The war on drugs has caused our government to spend trillions of dollars over decades. As you can see, our government started spending a lot more on law enforcement and incarceration after legislature passed the Sentencing Reform Act. However, no matter how much we empty out our purse on preventing drug addiction and incarcerating drug addicts and dealers, it has had no effect on the drug addiction rates.
Nixon launched a drug war that framed drug users not as alienated youths whose addiction was caused by inhabiting a fundamentally inequitable society, but as criminals attacking the moral fiber of the nation, people who deserved only incarceration and punishment.
This pointless war has not only increased taxes and spending, but it has also caused the public to misunderstand each other. In the project, drugs are even seen as money for criminals and the cool thing to do. In the suburbs, anything having to do with illegal drugs are seen as a threat to the moral fiber of our nation.
This just comes to show that we cannot imprison our people until we reach a drug-free America. Times are changing and we need to make the best of choices. Let's make the choices that will make America what it really stands for: life, liberty, and happiness.